Welcome to CelebTide.
Did you notice that Ariana Grande recently dyed her hair back to brown? Since she completely cut ties with Cynthia, Ariana's condition has been gradually improving. After they worked together on the movie, the changes in Ariana became very noticeable. It was like she turned into a completely different person. According to insiders, Ariana didn't invite Cynthia to her birthday, but Cynthia secretly showed up at her house, which shocked everyone who was there. Since then, they have completely stopped communicating, and Ariana's condition has been getting better with each passing day. She has gained 10 pounds, and her makeup and style are slowly returning to her previous look. Now she looks more confident, healthier, and more focused on her life and career. What do you think? Did Ariana Grande make the right decision?
Before we dive in, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss a story like this. Lately, a new theory has been gaining traction online, and it centers on Ariana Grande, her time on Wicked, and what fans believe is a major shift in her health and mindset. According to this theory, Ariana appears noticeably more grounded and healthier now that the intense Wicked era is behind her, and now that she's no longer constantly linked to her co-star Cynthia Erivo. During the height of the Wicked press tour, Ariana and Cynthia were everywhere together. Interviews, red carpets, viral clips. You couldn't see one without the other. They presented a united front, almost inseparable, and fans initially found their closeness sweet. But as time went on, that dynamic started raising eyebrows. Many viewers felt their bond came across as forced, exaggerated, or even strategic, as if it were designed to sell a narrative rather than reflect a natural friendship. Then came the darker rumors. Blind items began circulating, hinting at behind-the-scenes tension, competition, and emotional strain. Some even went as far as suggesting that Ariana may have struggled with it.
Have you guys seen the new Ariana? She's looking healthy. Not 100% healthy, but she's looking healthier. She's looking like she's got some blood in her body. She's got some color. She's starting to look a little bit like herself again. Now, this is the Ariana we were dealing with during Wicked. Yeah, she's looking malnutrition. She was looking like the life was sucked out of her. I talked about this back when the first Wicked came out, that she was not looking healthy. I got a lot of hate for it, a lot of hate. But by the time the second Wicked came out, everybody was on the same page as me a year later. You know, y'all are always so slow. But we can tell the difference now. Yes, she's still very, very thin, okay? And you can say she's always been a thin girl. She's never been thin to the point where you could see her bone structure in this way until Wicked. I have a theory, obviously, with Cynthia and with Ariana and with Wicked, and I talked about that when the first Wicked came out. I went on a rant about the soul sucking and the spirit swapping and everything that goes on. You guys should already know by this point. Everybody's talking about it. But I feel like these are two different Arianas.
An eating disorder during filming, allegedly fueled by an unhealthy competitive environment. To be clear, these claims remain unproven, but the speculation spread fast, especially as fans noticed how thin and drained Ariana appeared during that period. What really intensified the conversation was Ariana's recent public appearances. At the Golden Globes, many fans commented that she looked more like herself again. Still very slim, yes, but with more color, more energy, and a familiar spark that seemed missing before. Online reactions quickly shifted from concern to cautious relief, with comments celebrating what they saw as a return to form. At the same time, Wicked failed to land major Oscar nominations, which shocked many people.
These are my bushy eyebrows. Look, I was figuring out here. This was like right in between when they were archy, and then I started to straighten them right around this era, actually, because I like them that way. I know you don't, but I love them. I'm so sorry. I hope that's okay.
Ariana had been a strong contender throughout awards season, yet when Oscar morning arrived, her name was absent. Some insiders believe the film's unconventional promotional campaign may have played a role. Voters reportedly felt overwhelmed by the press tour, describing it as intense, uncomfortable, and even off-putting. The constant emotional displays, the perceived codependency, and the viral moments that felt awkward rather than charming may have worked against the film. As the awards conversation cooled, fans also noticed something else. Ariana and Cynthia.
Everyone's blaming Cynthia Erivo for Ariana Grande's weight problem. So back during the Wicked press tour, Ariana Grande and basically the whole cast of Wicked seemed extremely malnourished. Now during that whole tour, Ariana Grande was inseparable from Cynthia Erivo. Now recently, Ariana has been seen without Cynthia, and everyone has noticed that she is a whole lot healthier. Now this caused a lot of people to think that Cynthia was basically the entire reason Ariana had the weight problem to begin with. Basically, they're saying that if you do have a weight problem like that, if the people around you also have a weight problem, it kind of makes it worse. But y'all gotta remember, being in 2 back-to-back blockbusters also could have played a huge factor in that as well.
Thea were no longer appearing together. Whether that's coincidence or confirmation of a quiet distance remains unclear, but it added fuel to the ongoing speculation. Meanwhile, Ariana seems to be moving forward, fast. Her relationship with Ethan Slater has become a major talking point, especially given its controversial beginnings. Despite the criticism, the two are still together, spending holidays side by side and keeping their relationship relatively low-key. Sources now claim Ariana has been dropping hints about marriage and even starting a family, signaling that she may be craving stability after years of highly public relationships. Ethan, on the other hand, appears deeply invested, especially as he navigates public backlash and personal loss. If this relationship were to end, he would have far more to lose than Ariana, and many believe that pressure is pushing him to fully commit. Ariana herself has also begun pushing back against public commentary on her body and appearance. In past interviews, she's been clear that what fans once labeled as her healthy phase was actually one of the lowest points in her life. She's reminded people that assumptions, even well-meaning ones, can be harmful, and that healing doesn't always look the way the internet expects it to. So where does all this leave Ariana Grande? Possibly at a turning point. With Wicked behind her, awards season over, and her focus shifting toward acting, relationships, and personal peace. It seems like she's trying to redefine the next chapter on her own terms. The big question is whether this new era truly brings balance, or if history is simply repeating itself in a different form. One thing is certain, Ariana Grande remains one of the most watched, debated, and emotionally dissected figures in pop culture today. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel.